Oh, hello, Internet. We didn't see you there. Welcome to Pop Takes. In the build-up to the 91st Academy Awards, we're looking back at the best movies of 2018 that didn't get nominated.
Yeah. Every year, there are movies that do not get the Oscar recognition we feel they deserve. So let's dive into our biggest snubs of the year. Obviously, there are movies that we both agree on, such as Annihilation, or Hereditary, or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or Sorry to Bother You. These are all movies that we agreed were really good and deserve some type of recognition. Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. But there are also some ones that we feel differently on, at least to a certain extent. One of those would be Avengers: Infinity War. It's the biggest crossover since Cleopatra met Mark Antony, and I think we can all agree that it set up a really cool sequel because, like the 30-second promo during the Super Bowl was the most exciting part of the night, So, Francisco, tell me why that movie isn't exactly making the grade for you all the way.
To put it short, I just feel like Thanos' philosophy is really dumb, and no one ever brings it up. They just go along with like, yeah, killing half the population randomly is gonna work.
Okay. Fair criticism, I guess. I guess we'll have to find out in Endgame if it works. Another one that I thought was great was A Quiet Place. I liked, directed and starring John Krasinski from The Office, so it's cool to see someone in something that you wouldn't normally see them in. And I think it's evidence that sometimes speaking up when you see something bad isn't always the right thing to do. And so tell me, why does that movie not really make the grade for you either?
Well, you see, Zach, I originally had a list of 20 movies, but they told me, Francisco, can you trim that down? So I guess A Quiet Place didn't make the cut. I still love you, Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
Okay, fair. All right. The other one for me, I'm pretty high on this one. Mission Impossible: Fallout.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm a big Tom Cruise guy. So the guy turns 57 this year, and he is only 5'7", and yet he is still the coolest action movie out there. He does all his stunts. I know my friends are tired of hearing me talk about it, but honestly, I can't get enough of it. Everything he does in movies, he likes to do himself. I admire that tactic. He even took helicopter lessons, Francisco, to perform the helicopter stunt in Mission Impossible: Fallout. So he's flying the helicopter, and he didn't manage to fall out of it. That one was for you, Dad. So why do you not like that one?
Well, you see, Zach, there are only so many movies you can see in a year, and I decided that between you and me, I don't really care for Tom Cruise, so I was just like, I can skip this one. Then I heard it was actually good, so I guess I'm the one who came out losing.
Well, two words for you with that, your loss, because that movie was fantastic.
Yeah.
So what movies are you pretty high on?
Well, if you're gonna judge me for a movie that I didn't get to see, tell me, Zach, what are your thoughts on Paddington 2, the British film that was pure delight? It was adorable incarnate. It had a great ensemble, super charming. Hugh Grant, you're not gonna believe this, he gave one of the best supporting performances of the year, should have been nominated for the Academy Award in my opinion. And so tell me, why do you not like it?
Paddington 2. Paddington 2.
2.
Let me just dive back into the archives of my memory here.
Tell me, Zach.
Francisco, I might not have caught that one.
Oh, you didn't?
I might have been busy that day or week or month or year. I'm not sure. I didn't have time.
I mean, I forgive you, but I don't know if Paddington will. Speaking of which, did you get a chance to watch Bad Times at the El Royale? Because I loved Bad Times at the El Royale. That movie was super stylized. Once again, great ensemble, particularly, you'll agree with me on this, Cynthia Erivo, one of the unsung heroes of the year. She was fantastic in this movie and in Widows. I adore her, and she didn't get the praise she deserves. So tell me, why didn't Bad Times at the El Royale make your list? Tell me.
Honestly, it kind of felt like it was trying really hard to be a Quentin Tarantino movie or a Coen Brothers movie, and it really kind of failed to be as good as either one of those. And now that's not to say it was bad. I actually enjoyed it, but 2.5 hours of nothing that special just didn't do it for me to put it up near the top.
Highly disagree, but this one, okay, I know you really like this one. It just didn't make the cut for you. Assassination Nation. Let me tell you the concept, because a lot of people didn't see it. It got taken out of the theaters after 2 weeks. It is about essentially this small town that takes all their anger, their frustration out on these essentially close to innocent and teenage girls. I would say pretty innocent and girls, and decides we're going to kill them, but they say, no, sir, we are going to kill you. And movie happens. And let me tell you, really amazing, great action. Harry Neff, one of the other great supporting roles of the year. She was amazing. One of the best, I would say, trans characters I have seen in any movie, TV show, anything. She was perfect for me. But it didn't make your list?
Honestly, it's hard for me to come up with something bad to say about the movie. I really enjoyed it, but just, I agree, Harry Neff was great, and the rest of the cast was great, and I love the story, but honestly, there are just movies I liked more.
Yeah, that happens. And that's our show. What are your favorite movies of the year?
Tweet us at MUTV23 and be sure to visit mutv.missouri.edu.
We'll see you next time. I'm Francisco Melendez.
And I'm Zack Hohenstein.
Take care.